There we go.
Are we on? Are we live?
I think we're live. I think everything worked like it should work. We'll have to see in the chat on who checks in and says whether we're live or not, or whether we're just talking to ourselves.
I know. Maybe
in the
we're
basement.
maybe we're just on the screen going like that.
Right. I don't know. Can you all hear us?
We need-
Okay.
Check in, people. Can you see us and can you hear us?
Hi.
Hi, Cheryl.
Well, you're going to have to read all that because I can't really read today for some reason. I can't really see too well, so I hope that you can see too well.
I can't.
And I got a lot of stuff over here to do.
That's a problem. Thumbs up. Matt Byrne gave us a thumbs up. Does that mean you can hear us, Matt? Live
Wanda says that we're live.
All right.
Okay, so
you are live. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So first of all, as always, we want to welcome everybody to the live chat today. We were busy doing some checks while y'all were in chat.
It's
Frank,
amazing.
where was I today and I didn't set up the
well,
chat?
it's amazing when you haven't been down here and you've been away on a
Yeah.
cruise and you come back.
And you don't know what it is.
You come down here and you're like, what does that mean? I have to
all these lists.
I have to click what? I'm not sure I remember. Yeah. Well, Kevin was at the casino.
I went to the shop today and cleaned, and then when I called to say I was coming home, Frank said he was going to take a nap.
I had to take an early nap or I was not going to make it. I have been sick since Tuesday with a bad cold, and so it's been really
Yeah, it's been a real struggle in our house. But I went to the casino, and then I hustled back to set up real quick. I did win a little bit.
Yay.
Towards our cruise fund, so we're excited about that.
Yay.
I want to apologize for not welcoming everyone individually, and I'm going to start with one of our administrators, Wanda Byron.
Hi, Wanda.
And
Wanda,
thank you.
It looks like that you and the family had a great time. Was that Oktoberfest, if I'm correct? I've been following all your pictures.
Welcome to
you were...
Kristen Askew. Welcome to Nelson Treadway, Tori Girl 89, Sarah Ramos, Ed F. from Chicago,
Trevor Jones,
Ms. V.
Ms. V. Hi, I miss you.
John Gorman, Michelle F. What did I say? Janet
Osmond, Ann Stokes, Cheryl Garcia Reynolds,
Rick Theodo, Carol Dooley, If Borgia, that's how I'm going to say it, I'm sorry, S. Swan, Ron Colby is here. I noticed Ron was in the chat earlier today saying he was making a casserole, so I hope that comes out good.
Yummy.
I want to welcome
D&G Explorers.
D&G Explorers. They're also moderators of the room today. Dawn Horsley. Adventures of David and Aaron. Dawn Horsley.
Zach C. Tony Wilson.
Tony Wilson's here. Just Pamela. And Gail Hilton. Hilton?
I can't see very well.
Hilton.
I can't see very well, so.
I know. I am very sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And Truck,
and Travel.
So we are sorry because now we're caught up with chat. Oh, and hello to
Ridgewood.
So
thank you.
Liz. Hi, Liz. So we're gonna just jump right into things. Oh, and we have a new
subscriber.
Debro Lig. L-I-G.
Welcome, new subscribers.
So welcome. I think this is your first time in chat.
Lori.
We also have Chris and Jen is here.
John Carlo. Miss W.
I wonder if this stands for Wonder Woman.
Could
Wonder
be.
Woman.
Ken Peterson.
And I've also been following your shenanigans there.
Humble Hunchback. I remember.
I've also been following you, Wanda, and I loved your little Wonder Woman outfit that you wore through.
Yes.
Was it a 5K she did?
I don't know.
Remember. She was running someplace. Yeah. I don't know why people run.
Wanda's always running. Good for you. You go, girl. John Strogren. Camille Castorina. Julie D.
Michelle Laufenberg.
Everybody is popping. Stephanie Dayton. Hey, Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie. Welcome back.
Yes.
Stephanie was on the NCL breakaway. Actually, Stephanie, I don't remember if I emailed you back, but I did get your Super Cruiser email. And I did schedule it out unfortunately, you're not going to see that until
Yeah.
probably April of 2020.
Yeah. Raven Brown and Michelle Brown, first time on live chat. Margot Norell
Real Disney Princess.
and Real Disney. Oh, awesome.
A whole
Disney.
new world.
Wow.
A
Welcome
traveling
everybody.
Willis. Now, I don't know where I see the numbers here in this thing. I really hate the way that they've changed things.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
But why don't you keep talking? Oh, look,
Okay.
Linda wrote something. You'll have
Oh,
to read
Linda
that.
Sensenball. So glad to see you guys. We are fellow travelers. We'll be on Holland America ship in a few days. We'll be doing a circumnavigation of Australia.
Jelly.
30-day adventure. Jealous.
I'm just fixing some things over here, Frank.
Super jealous.
So I'm going to let Frank handle a few
Wow.
things right now because I am trying to fix some things that's going on behind the scenes.
Uh-oh.
So you just take care of everything.
Oh.
Go right into what you want to talk about.
Oh.
And everybody ignore the man behind the curtain.
Oh, jeez. James Till, Nancy C. Goodness. Ron Colovi has confirmed. Thank you, Ron. You are always on top of it. 116 people
Thank you,
in the
Ron.
room. Thank you. Awesome. So that's good to know. We always are interested. And for some reason,
Something.
oh, John just flashed us a very pretty orange banner. Super chat.
And what does it say? It says,
What?
please tell us how to pronounce Cefalu. Now, there
Okay.
is a very interesting thing about that. In America, we pronounce it Cefalu.
Right. It has
So
the
our-
S sound.
So our last name is Cefalu-McNamara. We're hyphenated. But that's an Americanized
Right.
version of the name. Actually, Cefalu was Cefalu.
Right.
And what Cefalu is a small fishing village in
It's
Sicily.
a coastal town. It's on the northern coast of Sicily, and it's a resort area. And actually, one of my former bosses actually went there. Thank you, John Gorman, for the super chat and the fascinating question.
And I just want to say Travis Travel is here, and he did message me earlier, and I've been busy. I was busy at the casino. I'm sorry. I was busy winning money. I will look at my Facebook in a little while and get back to you on whatever you were asking me or mentioning to me. But I see that Susan Morton's here, which you said, and James Till
Yes.
is here. And Travis Travels channel says, getting ready for muster on the breakaway, but wanted to share this.
Oh.
But wanted to say hi really quick. Kevin, check your Facebook Messenger. Oh, okay. So, see, I was saying that even before I read it. So I'm sorry. See, I was thinking of you, Travis. I see Kieran is here.
And I want to say that real quick.
Yes.
Cheryl FH, oh my God, I had a teacher whose last name is Cefalu. She pronounces it the American way too, which is, we were quickly Americanized, but yeah, it is Cefalu. And it's funny because when you meet people and they say, Cefalu, you're like, paisan, you know the real pronunciation.
Oh my gosh, Travis, I can't read this right now. I'll have to get back to you. Look, watch. Well, there he is.
There he is.
So, I don't know. People aren't going to be able to see.
But we see you, Travis.
We see you, Travis. I see you and I hear you, but this is a very, see how long this message is?
And we're with you. We're with you.
I will get back to you after the...
Watch those arms.
I will get back to you after the live chat with whatever you were saying.
Oh, Gavin Till finally is on. Hey,
Yay!
Gavin. Oh, boy.
Now, Gavin was with us.
Yes, he was.
So it's very nice to see you. And he's from the UK.
Yes.
So I don't know. What time is it there?
I think they're 5 hours ahead. So if I'm not correct,
8 o'clock at night?
it is 8 o'clock at night in the UK. Is that correct, Gavin?
Hi, Nancy.
I try to stay abreast of the time zones.
Hi, Lotta Lachey. Lachey, how come you keep changing
I
your
know.
name? You confuse me.
Sylvain Forrest.
Sylvain Forrest is here, and
And
Kelly
he
is
said he
here.
disembarked the getaway this morning. Oh,
Aww.
we feel your pain, but we're glad you're with us. We will share in our sadness.
Kelly Deneen is here, and she says she made it. And did she miss anything? I don't think you've missed anything.
No, we've been saying hi to everybody, so we're glad you're here so we can say hi to you.
We're currently at 130 people in the chat.
Oh, that's nice.
And we're very impressed at ourselves that we're keeping up with the chat right now because, I mean, it is, I mean, we're not used to it, right?
Yeah.
We've been away relaxing.
I know.
Michael Vine and Linda Vine from Massachusetts are here, and they say that we have an awesome packing series. It was very informative. They're going on the Dawn to Bermuda in November. It's their 30th cruise, and keep those vlogs coming. So we are currently working on our vlog series. I am currently in the middle of editing all of our vlogs.
If you've watched so far, you know that we always start with a ship tour. That's always our first video out. It gives everybody an idea of the ship that we were on. And then of course, we're traveling, we're at the airport, and we're on our way. And then we pop in the cabin tour. And we get that all out of the way. That's how we roll. Some people like it, and some people might not like it.
I wish I had lights.
Oh,
look, Julie.
Woo, woo! I'll do it for you. Woo, woo, woo!
Julie, thank you for the super chat. She says that she can't let the first super chat
be lonely. Oh, thank you,
so
Julie.
Thank you
You're
much.
so sweet.
So let's see. Joe Fontanello is here. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
And Sean Harrison, trying not to miss anyone. He's from the UK as well, and he says that
it's
8:11
that's right,
PM.
Sean. Sean always ends his comments with the flag.
So Michelle Brown says that she's going on the Bliss in February, and is it worth it to get a Vibe Beach Club pass if I have the thermal spa pass? Well, it's all a matter of opinion. I say if you have the thermal pass, you don't need the Vibe pass.
I don't know anything about it either.
Yeah, well, thermal spa means that she can use the heated tile area.
Ooh,
she can use
nice.
some of the spa areas.
Oh, I could use that right now.
And the Vibe Beach Club is an adults-only beach club that you need a pass for.
Oh.
And I think if you've got the spa pass already, I wouldn't even bother.
So that's like the place to run.
Yeah, to kind of get down
the no kid place to run.
But again, we can't tell you if it's worth it to you or not, because for me, I don't think it's worth. For me personally, it's not worth buying the thermal pass.
Yeah.
That's me, okay? But I know a lot of you guys love the spa, and a lot of you guys love that thermal pass, so it's worth it for you. And if you're looking for a place to escape, and quiet. Let's see. What else do we have? Raven Brown says, have you ever sailed out of New Orleans or New Orleans?
New Orleans.
Whoops. Did you see that go?
No, we have not.
She's booked on the Disney Wonder in February and have never used that port before. I have never been to the New Orleans port before. I've heard mixed reviews about it, but there's one thing I can tell you. You're sailing on Disney, and Disney does everything perfect, so I wouldn't be concerned. Real Disney Princess says, what is your input on the Anthem of the Seas? She's going on for the first time in March.
Ooh.
Our input on the Anthem of Seas is we haven't been on it yet, but I have quite a few customers that have been on it, and the feedback that I get is that it is enormous. It is gigantic. It is something that you're going to have to make sure you have good walking shoes or good sneakers that are broken in, because the ship is mammoth.
Oh boy.
So I would suggest, we would suggest, like we always do, but in particular for a large ship of this size, is book as much stuff, make as many reservations as you can ahead. Right?
Oh, absolutely. That goes with whether you're on a medium ship or a mega ship or whatever.
Especially.
The more you do at home is the less you do on the ship, and the less you do on the ship is the more time for fun on the ship.
So Nancy wants to know about our recent escape cruise and
Oh.
how was it? And what I will tell you guys, just want to say right off the bat, I know we have some things that we're going to discuss, but we're not going to make this live stream all about the escape, because we always end our vlog series with our review of the cruise.
Yeah, our final video is final thoughts.
Right.
We'll talk a little bit about it because obviously you're here, you want to know. We just got home, so yeah, we'll talk a little bit. But then we'll, at the end of when all the vlogs are done, will be the final comprehensive final thoughts where we'll talk about all the restaurants, all the different venues, everything we did, we saw, we heard.
But we can tell them that we had a really, really good time.
We can sit here and honestly say that we had a spectacular time.
Yes. Now, I want everybody out there in YouTube land to know, at least the 140 people watching right now, that we were not paid by NCL to say that. We paid for our own cruise. We did not get anything free or any, So it is our honest opinion.
And those of you who have been following us
know that already.
Know that already, and B, know that we have had rocky roads with NCL, and that our relationship isn't exactly up to snuff because of past events, but we can honestly sit here, regardless of our relationship, and say that the escape cruise was absolutely spectacular. We loved it.
And I would say that it rivaled the Gem cruise that we had back in, 2015,
right.
was it? And the Jade cruise.
The Jade cruise for my birthday, which was awesome.
Really hard to top.
Yeah.
So let's go with that. And let me see if I can catch up here. Sylvan Forrest said that he disembarked from the breakaway this morning. Pamela Adams says hello, doing the escape with hubby in December. Check out our vlogs. Make sure you're subscribed, and make sure everybody needs to make sure that they have activated the little bell that is next to the subscribe button, because what happens is every time YouTube does an update, some people have
bumped off
the notification system or bumped off the channel itself.
Yes.
So make sure that you hit that subscribe or that little bell.
So many people have said they went to our channel and it said the option was there for them to subscribe, and they were like, what?
Right. So I just lost my place. James says he went on the breakaway last February 1st cruise, going again in December on the getaway. Learned so much from your videos. Love you guys. James, we have a whole series on the getaway.
We did that
in November.
Last fall with Dave and Darlene.
Check out the ship tour. Check out the food video, and check out the vlogs.
Right.
I mean, it was a great vlog series, I think. And I went parasailing.
Yes, that's right.
So check that out. Let's see. Lachey. It was an inside joke with my cousin. Even though I've lost a lot of weight, I'm still whole lot of woman. So that's why it's Lachey.
Oh, you're funny.
James still says we love Kevin and Frank.
Ghislaine, is it
Ghislaine?
Ghislaine. Hello from Canada, our neighbor.
Hi. Don't worry if you can't pronounce my name. My English-speaking friends call me Gasoline.
Gasoline. Oh, God, that's awful.
Gasoline.
Oh, that's horrible. No.
Let's see.
Magda?
Martine St. Laurent says hello
Montreal.
from Montreal.
Another Canadian.
Hi.
We love our Canadian friends.
They're going on the Encore in December.
Oh, awesome. Good for you.
Jealous.
Keep it safe and well for us, because we'll be following you in January on the Encore.
Yes. Magda says hello from the UK. She's a big fan despite never having been on a Ruined yet. Am I reading that right? I think she's saying never been on a live before.
Oh.
So now you're on a live. Hi, Magda. Welcome from the UK. Well, I should say welcome from the United States. And let's see. Did NCL increase the pass cost for Vibe? I believe they did. I believe all the prices increased across the board. But we've never invibed at the Vibe.
I know, we have not.
So I'm really not 100% sure, but I can only assume since they raised gratuities, they've raised a few of the specialty restaurants.
Yeah.
I noticed some prices were raised on the Sunday menu that they just put out 6 months ago. So I don't know. Maybe they got to pay for Andy leaving.
Yeah, I know. The big announcement, 2 announcements they made this week, which is Andy Stewart is stepping down as president and CEO of
Right.
Norwegian,
It's
and
huge.
his replacement, Harry Summers, who we know who was an
We know Harry Summers,
executive
yep.
VP, will be taking his spot, and Andy will be sticking around
And, you know,
as an advisor until next March of 2020.
And what I know about Harry is he's very similar. You know, he's got a very similar vibe to Andy.
Yeah.
So I don't think there'll be a lot of changes going on. Now, Ridgewood says that Ridgewood starts selling pink sweatshirts. And we are currently working on our, what do they call that? Merch. We're working on our merch, but it's been kind of a rocky road with that. So once we get that out, you will all be notified. Trust me on that. Ken Peterson says, I bought the thermal pass and only ended up using it twice this past week.
Oh.
Too much to do on the breakaway.
I know. See, this thing, people are like, I want to get a pass on this. I want to buy this on that. And then you get on the ship, and it's like, kid in the candy store. There's so much to do. There's so much to see. And then at the end, you're like, wow.
Now, Michelle F.
Wasted a little money.
Michelle F. says that she got a thermal pass and just used it once, that she was too busy as well. Now, that's just for her. Right. Now, Ron Colvey said that it's almost turkey time.
It is. It is. And don't think I'm not thinking about that, because I am, because next month, yeah, it is coming up, and it will come up fast. I, of course, will stick to my main basic Thanksgiving menu for the moms, because you can't change anything or they won't eat it.
Just Pamela says that she loves the anthem, so we're glad to hear that. And Laura and Sean say that they cannot wait for the Encore group cruise, and I want to put something out there for everyone that is on the group cruise, that is within the sound of my voice right now, and that is, I am currently working on the orders for the group cruise t-shirts. I have sent out an email. I have posted that in the
group cruise
Facebook page, and I'm saying it here. There will be a cutoff date. There will not be any more after that date. So what you have to do is, if you want the group cruise t-shirt, number one, you have to be on the group cruise. So if anybody thinks that they're going to email me that's not on the group cruise and get a t-shirt, they're mistaken. Sorry. And two, you have to email me and give me the sizes that you need, the quantity, the size, and the shipping
information
address.
Yes.
And then I will invoice you. It's all done through PayPal. We don't touch the money. So,
right, we're giving, we put that all out there this past Monday. We're giving everybody 1 month. And the deadline is Sunday, November 3rd, because on Monday morning,
I'm ordering.
That's right, November 4th, that bulk order will go in, and there will be no more t-shirts for the group cruise made. Done and over. If you didn't get it within the month to order it, you're not going to get it.
Right. Now, it takes approximately 10 days for them to be printed and finished. Then we have to package them all to get up and get them ready to mail out. And then I have to mail them out. And once they're mailed, it will probably take 7 to 10 business days to get to you. Sorry, that's just the post office.
And you know,
and the ones that are in the UK, it might take a little bit longer. But I promise you, as soon as they're printed, we're packaging them up that night and getting them to the post office so that everyone can have them before the holidays.
Right, because that's the thing, is I always worry about mailing during busy holiday season.
Now, Kelly Deneen said, another thank you for all your great advice. Because of you, I have been watching our cruise prices and saved $640 over the last 3 cruises.
Over the next 3 cruises.
Over the next 3
good.
cruises. That's awesome.
Good.
Sierra says, yes, the packing videos are amazing. And I rewatched one
right before this live. I'm currently rearranging my clothes for my cruise on the Dawn in 30 days.
Cheryl says that she's going on the Sunshine in January. It's the first time on a cruise with her 10-year-old son Antonio, and she's very nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous. But
if you're nervous, he'll be nervous.
Are you going with?
Back up.
No, what I was gonna say is it just you, Cheryl, you and your son, because if it's you and your son and you're divorced, you're gonna need a letter from the father,
Yeah.
allowing him to go, letting them know that
Right.
he's allowed to go, because sometimes they'll stop you. So I just want you to be
And,
aware
and,
of that.
and again, that could be part
Just
of.
be prepared,
Speaking
that's all.
from personal experience as a divorced father, neither one of us, my ex-wife or I, as per the divorce decree, could not take the children 30 miles outside the city of Rochester where we live without written permission and notification. So.
Wanda Byron wants to know if that's a new cup on the shelf. And actually, it's not the cup you're talking about, this cup over here behind Frank's
Is he here?
Frank's big bulbous head. That Shore thing, it says it's a Shore thing or something like that. That's been up there since the inception of the studio, but I might be changing some things up soon. So keep an eye out for that.
Okay.
Well,
So you ran. Don't run.
I didn't. It just does it. It does it when there's a lot of people in the chat. And right now we have
Debro,
146.
tipping question for the butler and room steward on the Bliss Haven Spa Suite. Second cruise, first time in the Haven, in Haven Access. A lot
Well,
of people give
you know,
tipping is a personal thing.
yes.
That's number one.
Tipping is a personal thing, and that's the first
Yeah.
number one thing. Some people don't tip at all. Some people tip, in my opinion, way too much. I work for tips because I'm a hairdresser. So, I mean, that takes a lot for me to say that. But generally, I think if it were us, we would tip the butler and we would tip
Oh, definitely.
the room steward, because they both do two very different things for
very
you.
different things.
So you're going to have to kind of figure that out. And generally, for me, I would tip the room steward more than I would tip the butler. That's just me. But I think butlers expect more because
Yes.
they're thinking they're going to work hard for you. But for us, I don't think we'd use the butler that much.
Yeah.
So.
But I've seen people say, "Oh, I gave my butler $100, $200,"
And I just want to gag when they say
some people
that.
are just throwing money out. So, but again, it's up to you. And are you a good tipper? Are you an average tipper? Are you like, hey, I paid enough for this cruise, so I'm going to give them this? It's kind of hard to say.
Is that Chris and Jen?
It is. It is Chris and Jen.
It's Chris and
Jen
Jen from
Griffin.
Arizona. Chris and Jen, woo, woo, in the house. Chris and Jen are our new friends, our new besties from Arizona. We hung out with them for a while, on the cruise.
Yeah.
And
We hung up. We
hung up.
We hung up. Yeah, we did. We hung out. Well, first of all, we met a lot of people on the cruise.
This is a great question.
Yeah. Oh, what is it?
Let's just get to this one right off the bat so we can let everybody know.
All right.
So Bob Decker wants to know about the Haven Hitman and was he on our cruise?
That's right, because supposedly the Escape is his home base ship.
And so we were invited to a special event by the captain in the Haven,
Right.
and
With some
we
party.
declined.
Yeah, we had to look. This is it. We were the secretary to the general manager of the ship. Now, the general manager is the new title for the hotel director. Because I said, I don't see hotel director anywhere. And she said, no, it is now general manager. So Cherry, it was the secretary executive assistant to the general manager, and she was with us like during the whole cruise, acting like our concierge. I mean, she was just awesome. We love you, Sherry.
Love you!
So she says, we want to invite you to this private party in the Haven. And Kevin and I had this look on our face. Yeah, we were like shaking, going, no. And she looked at us and she was like, well, what's wrong?
matter?
And we said, no, we don't want to go to the Haven. No, thank you. And she said, why not? And then Kevin said, the question was, who is the head concierge on this ship right now? And she said, oh, well, we have Patrick. And she was all smiles. And so Kevin said, oh, so Adrian isn't here? And her answer was, Oh, no, he's not.
Not on this
Not
ship.
on this ship. And so that's kind of how we left it.
So
I don't know where he is.
Yeah, we don't really know where he is. We don't really know what he's doing.
But we hope he's doing well.
Yeah, and let's see if I can catch up, and then we'll go
Okay,
down this
all right.
thing. Chris and John, anyway, said that they can vouch that we did not get the drink package, and I want to say thank you very much for some cocktails that I was given to by Chris. I swear that he was trying to get me drunk to make me say things that I shouldn't be saying. Hopefully I didn't. But anyways, Blaine said hi all, or hey all. Just wanted to say hey. Driving home from where? Bama? Bama. Like Alabama. Take care.
Chris Cassidy. Going on the
Cassidy's
Panorama in May from Los Angeles. We have never sailed out of LA. Our only West Coast was Seattle when we did the Bliss for Alaska.
Humble Hunchback says that NCL seems to be the cruise line that listens to you on the fully accessible cabins. Well, I'll tell you that a lot of the cruise lines are actually listening to us about the cabins, because after our video about A345, were we in, on the Valor, the Carnival Valor, where they booked us in something that they called a full access.
Right.
Well, just after that video, they changed.
They did away with
all of their categories. So that was pretty awesome. And we feel really great that we're able to do that for the sailing community. D&G said that the escape cruise was amazing. And I'm going to say amazeballs.
I know.
SFL Spotter says, hi, everyone.
Yes, and he has a question on a haven or a yacht club.
Well,
And
they're
sail
pretty
haven
much the
or
same.
it's ship within a ship and all kind of that.
They're pretty much the same, I say. But I've heard that we've not sailed in either class, right? Because we just do boring inside cabins.
Yeah.
But from what I hear, the yacht club is structured the same way the haven is, except it's not an isolated complex. They do have areas of the ship, like a complex area on the ship, but they have cabins peppered out throughout the ship that are yacht club class, is what I hear. I don't know. I have to look that up. You Can Ring My Bell. Ron Covey, are you singing You Can Ring My Bell? Ring my bell. What's Frank cooking next?
Oh.
Manuel Cake Daddy.
Well, there's one
Crew.
recipe that hasn't been posted.
That's already filmed.
It's already filmed. It's edited. Yeah, people are viewing. I know our good friend Amanda Graves. She watched one of our Q&As and she said, you mentioned August, but it's October. And I said, Amanda, at that stage we were 2.5 months ahead of schedule for filming. We were filming 4 episodes every week, and we were like months ahead in preparation of leaving for the escape cruise.
Well,
we don't film and then edit and then post. They're done weeks and sometimes months in advance.
Also, I think people don't understand that when we're answering the questions on the Q&A, we've pulled questions that we've already answered for people.
Right, that's another thing.
It's not like here where it's live.
Right, where they have sent us a private message, we've answered it.
No matter what, if I say something wrong, they're going to catch it.
Right, but we want to bring that question publicly, so we include it. Right, so we include it in our Q&A for all of you guys, because we don't want to just keep all that stuff a secret. That would be crazy.
Now, S1 said that D&G went to Maine and Canada at the right time of the year, not too cold yet. Now it is. Now we are feeling that in upstate Western New York right now. It's gotten very cold.
Yes.
And somebody likes to sleep with the window open, and I was freezing my tushy off.
That's a crack. You gotta have. It's better to sleep in a cooler room. That's what they say, and they're right.
Now, Nancy said some of the pictures you have posted are like postcards. What did you use to take them with your phone? Wow, so colorful, especially the arriving back to NYC picture.
Right.
Now, the NYC picture is the Brooklyn Bridge. It's actually a standard what do they call that?
Stock.
A stock photo. I did not take that photo, that particular photo. And very often when we cruise and when other vloggers cruise, travel vloggers, they might schedule a post so that you guys know we're still alive.
Right.
But I didn't have internet. I was having a big trouble with internet, and that's another reason why I scheduled that post. So that was just a stock photo, but the rest of the photos were taken with my iPhone, pretty much exclusively with my iPhone. I have an iPhone 7, and I have it set to 4K resolution, and I don't know what else to say other than I took it with my iPhone, and sometimes I use filters to crisp up colors. So like the boat picture, it's got a red filter and a green filter on it, so everything looks really, really crisp. And then blah, 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 blah. Lana Lachey says only see 37 likes. Dudes!
I know.
There's actually 59 on my
Lachey is calling you all out. I don't want to name names, but Lachey is calling you all out. 37 likes. Dudes!
Gavin Till said that it was his first time on NCL and it was amazing.
Yes, it was.
Let's see.
Now, Julie D said they just got home from Alaska on the Bliss, and she is ready to rock and roll on another cruise. Will you just tell hubby he just better get in line behind you, because it is going to happen.
Now, Trevor Jones said, do you guys think the brand new ships are getting too big, and do you think the service will go down because they are so big and impersonal?
Yeah. I always worry about that.
But we haven't had a problem.
Right, and we have been on 2 mega ships, which is the NCL Bliss. Oh, 3. The Bliss, the Getaway, and now the Escape. And I have to say, we haven't found that it's overpowering and too crowded. I didn't feel overpowered with people. They were still personable. They were still Mr. Kevin, Mr. Frank. They were still very much one-on-one.
And I do not think that the trend is big ships anymore. Everybody seems to be moving with their orders of ships to the mid-size ship, like 3,000. 2,500 to 3,000, 3,500. So, like, for example, the NCL Leonardo class.
Right.
So I really think that the big ships are going to be a thing of the past, and we're going to move into that medium-sized ship. Rick Theodore.
He's got to go. We'll miss you, but we know you'll be back on a replay.
Right. Ridgewood says, yay, merch. See how far behind we are? Frank needs to put out a recipe book. I'm working on it. What's this say?
Oh, hi guys, what do you think about customer service on the NCL? We sailed the Escape on September 18th. We had a great time, but the only thing that has kept us from booking another NCL cruise is customer service. Well,
I'm assuming that she's talking
on
about...
On the ship or in corporate? Because there's
two different views
you could take on it.
I thought that, without getting into a big whole thing, I thought that going to guest services was a miserable nightmare and a waste of my time on the Escape, because they just didn't get me. So I'm assuming what they're talking about is on the ship. But I will tell you that we've been having issues with customer service with NCL on their phone lines. So that might be an issue too. I don't mind sailing on NCL. I don't think they have a problem with their staff. I think they have some problems, like all the companies do, with getting quality people to answer their phones.
And communication and training. You call, big issue, because the group cruise in January on the Encore was closed out. Everybody started making their dinner and show reservations, and every time people picked up the phone, they were like, no, sorry. We don't take reservations over the phone, or no, it's too early. And then they would call back, sure, I can help you right now. Let's make those reservations. And then we did that, and we were kind of a week behind.
I was epileptic.
And so we made the reservations, and then we, within a couple of days, we called back to make an adjustment. And the guy's like, I'm sorry, but we can't make those reservations. Either you can't make it or you have to go through group services. And we were like, no, these are not group dinners. These are personal dinners. You don't know what you're talking about. And finally, We just hung up, called back, and got somebody who's like, sure, let's take care of that for you right now. So, yeah, it's like whoever you get on the phone, but it's irritating that you have to call multiple times, and it's whoever answers the phone, whether they're normal or not, or whether they're an idiot.
Laura said, Kevin, we're feeling better about downgrading to a cabin after watching the tour of your gorgeous inside on the Escape. Now, I have to tell you that my tour of the Escape got quite the mixed reviews.
Yes, yeah.
Some people thought it was atrociously small, and others thought it was great
Right.
because it had some wonderful features. We thought it was perfect.
Right. It was very, very similar to the Bliss in terms of decor. Now, when Kevin did the tour, there were 2 single beds. The beds had not been put together. So once that night the room steward put the beds together like they were supposed to, there was definitely more room for me. But no, it is not a giant. There's just enough room for a turnaround, and that's it. That's all you're going to get in an accessible inside cabin.
Now, we haven't announced to anybody, nor I don't know if we will be announcing to anybody what our cabin number is on the Unseal Encore, but we're in a mini suite, and your minds are going to be blown away at the size of it. So you'll just have to wait and see that, and I don't know how we're going to cruise after that in an inside cabin.
Yeah, I know.
Because S1 says, Kevin and Frank, you cruise like regular working people,
We
and
do.
she loves it.
We are.
Because
we're everyday people.
Are regular
We are. We're
people.
everyday people. We're not, we're not rich. We go over this again. My income is Social Security. That's what I got now. My career ended, and we live on Social Security. Kevin only works part-time at the salon because of his disability, so Social Security and his part-time pay. That is all we get, and that's all we got. So our high flying money days, ended 10 years ago.
So Derek's going to get me in trouble right now because I don't know if I even told you what happened
What?
when we were in Bar Harbor.
Wait a minute. Bahaba?
Bahaba. So why don't you read what Derek says?
Oh, where you have to point.
It's-
Did you mention? Okay. Did you mention that I almost made you fall? Yeah, I told my mother that.
You did? Oh, so I did tell you. Okay.
Yes, and I told my mother that Kevin almost fell off the cliff and died while he was in Bahaba, but he was thankfully saved. This is what happens when I cannot get off the ship and go into port with him, and then he comes back and tells me that he almost died. I don't want to hear that.
I was taking beautiful pictures of
I'm
the
taking
ship.
beautiful pictures and almost fell off the cliff.
Wow, no,
where
I was texting Derek.
Oh, I think you told me there was a sign that said,
Derek took a picture.
be careful that you don't fall off the cliff.
Oh.
Don't get too close.
Diane said, oh my God, I have printed your magic bar recipe and I will be making them for the holidays. They are my favorite.
They are very good.
And do not, I repeat, do not
Don't.
change the recipe.
Right.
I will find you. I will come there and I will spank you.
This is crazy.
Raven said, yes, we had such a great cruise on the Gem that I booked another one already. Yeah, the Gem is awesome. They have an awesome crew. Many of the crew have been on the ship for almost a decade. So,
As Swan, your mom lives in Horseheads, New York. I had a store in Horseheads, New York as part of my my district. I know Horseheads very well.
SFL Spotter says, very nice. NN, where are you at again?
Nurse Nancy.
Oh, Nurse Nancy. NN. I was like, what is this NN?
Let's see what else is happening here.
All right, well, why don't we
let's
give
just-
Frank and Kevin
Oh.
everyday people.
I know we are. We're just
Okay.
everyday, normal, crazy, goofy people living life, paying bills, taking care of puppies.
Now, Chris Knows Cruises says Kevin is always trying to off you, Frank.
I know.
I was the one that almost got killed this time.
I wasn't even in port. I could not be held responsible if something happened. I had an alibi.
I think that Derek was working for Frank.
And though there may be rumors that there was a payoff somewhere, I denounce those rumors.
Now, we met quite a few nice people
Yeah.
on, hey,
Hey, it's Robert and Bridget,
Hi.
Bobby Ocean.
Just curious if you guys are going to purchase any of the dinner packages. We were thinking about a 5 dinner package each. No, we are not going to
No.
purchase any dinner packages, and I'm going to tell you why.
I'm going to tell you why.
Frank and I are Platinum Plus, so we already get 2 dinners for free.
Right.
And as part of the group cruise, everybody gets 4 dinners.
Right.
And we're only on the cruise 7 nights.
Right. So
7 nights.
So we have 6 specialty dinners free, and then we're going to do 1 complimentary dinner in the Manhattan room.
Right.
We are covered with specialty restaurants
Right.
pretty much almost every night except 1.
So if you want to purchase the dinner package, by all means you can.
Food is great.
The food is wonderful. Yeah. I'm sure there's lots of restaurants you can eat at. But let's get to the escape because, what?
Paul Wilgus wants to know how much I paid Derek to off you.
Yeah, I want to know too. Anyways, we met a lot of great people on the escape.
We did. We met dozens and dozens of people who we did selfies with, and it was an absolute pleasure. That is the best part of being on the cruises, meeting all the people. But there were like four couples that we hung out with on a regular basis,
right,
and that we really had a great time with.
And the first couple was Gail and Kevin Parrish.
Yeah, so we call the other Kevin.
Right, and now they're going to be on our group cruise, right?
No, I don't.
Isn't Gail on her group cruise? No.
No, Gail and Kevin are not going to be on the group
Aww.
cruise, though she wishes that they were. And I want to thank Gail for those Reese's Pieces creamer pods that she gave me, because I carried my my Coffee Mate hazelnut, but she had the International Delight Reese's Pieces, and she gave me some, and they were delicious. And we hung out with them at karaoke, and she is a great singer.
Yes.
Gail, I'm so sorry I didn't get to film it. I was so enthralled.
Well, it'll be on Derek's.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, please,
Derek.
because I want to see it. I wish I had filmed it. I love the song she picked. She is a great singer, and we had a great time with her and Kevin.
Now, we also hung out with this great couple from the UK, Gavin and Jamie.
Gavin and Jamie from the UK, and they will be on the group cruise with us.
We really look forward to cruising with you again.
Yes, they were so much fun, and it was an absolute joy. We love you.
Love you. And then another couple, which we already fawned over a little bit, is Chris and Jennifer
Griffin.
And they're from Arizona. Arizona, right?
Arizona. And I want to say...
I'm booking tickets.
And I want to say special note to Jennifer. Jennifer, you're never intruding. Come on.
No,
You
really.
listen to Chris. We are always happy to talk with you and be with you and hang out.
And we miss you. And finally, we were, of course, with Derek and Gregory of D&G Explorers.
Yeah, they found us along with the others hanging out at the port terminal. And Derek and Gregory from California, and with Derek's mom, Valerie.
And this is Valerie in this picture here. And this, of course, was a special dinner that we kind of arranged for Derek's birthday
boy. Yeah.
So happy birthday, Derek. Everybody say happy birthday to Derek.
Yeah. So, yeah, we had a great time at Maderno's for his birthday. The food was awesome, and it was great to finally meet you guys, and glad that you brought Mom along.
Yes, tell Mom we miss
her. Your beautiful mom. So
now, yeah. I have seen in the chat quite a few people have been asking us when our group cruise is. Now, we can tell you that it's in January, but we have closed the group cruise out. So if you're not already booked on, all the spots are already taken, and I do apologize.
But the group cruise was opened up July of 2018. So this has been going on for, August, September, for 15 months. This has been out here, and you can only have so many people. And people have booked, and people have canceled, and people have booked, and people have canceled. And so it's been, it's been a roller coaster up and down, but final payment came for everybody. And we're kind of closed off on it. Oh, is it Tory Girl 89? Tori Girl says, Kevin, can we hear more singing from you? Love your voice. Well, Kevin did three
I think I did 3
Yes,
karaoke songs.
I was able to film Kevin 3 karaoke songs he did.
We got Derek, too.
Yes, and I filmed Derek, too. So, yeah, you'll be seeing Kevin's 3 songs
vlog.
as part of the vlogs.
That techie chick says, too, that she's a loyal Carnival cruiser, and she wants to switch it up with a cruise line. Which cruise line should she try? Well, it all depends on what your comfortability is.
Well, that sounds a little better.
Yeah, comfortability. So, if you want to totally go rogue, then I would say go with an NCL. But if you want to stay with kind of in the brand of Carnival, because Carnival owns a lot of different companies, what
No, I'm just, John Gorman said that your audio keeps going in and out. Mine is okay. Check audio. I'm down to 1 bar.
Well, it's because, I don't know. I have a big mouth, so I don't know why they can't hear me. But anyways, I would say Princess, Holland America.
Royal Caribbean.
A little bit higher end within the Carnival brand if you want to go a little bit higher end. Or you can go with Royal Caribbean or NCL. I don't know. I think the level of service on an NCL cruise or a Royal Caribbean cruise far supersedes.
Sure.
Exceeds. It far exceeds the level of service you kind of get on Carnival.
Well,
now that we're talking smack about
we've been on many Carnival cruises. We did not have a good experience, but that doesn't mean we're not going back, because we are. We'll be on the Carnival Mardi Gras, the brand new ship in 2021.
Right.
So, we've had some bad experiences with NCL. We're still there. Bad experiences with Carnival. We're still going back. The ship, the crew, the time, the itinerary. Sometimes it's just a crapshoot.
Now, Brandon Seas wants to know, was La Cucina on the Encore an improvement over the Bliss? So, La Cucina is not on the Encore. I think you just made a mistake.
Did you mean the Escape?
Yes, he probably means the Escape. And it was a huge improvement.
Oh, yes. We dined outside al fresco, just us, because nobody wanted to go outside. It was a beautiful meal. The food was awesome. Ashton, our waiter, was terrific. And we had a delightful time. And we finished our meal and dessert as the sun was setting.
Now, on the Encore, they're no longer going to have La Cucina.
Right.
What they've introduced is a brand new Italian venue, and that's called Unda.
Unda by
Scarpetta.
Yeah.
Scarpetta.
And that's the new Italian restaurant that's replacing it. So we can't wait to eat there.
Wendy Hyde says, I'll do karaoke with Kevin.
Yay!
And we are actually going to have an event where we do karaoke with Kevin.
Yes, that will be an event.
We just have to figure out what day the karaoke is going on. And we are going to invade the karaoke space. And
there will be an invasion.
Wanda likes karaoke too, but she can't sing. You can sing.
I sing a little, but from the audience in the back of the room.
I think everybody did a really good job on the Escape. I think.
Meaning?
With karaoke.
Oh gosh,
the singers were really good.
Yeah, they were. Everybody
there have been times where my ears are bleeding.
Right, I know.
It was pretty good.
What do you want to? Somebody give me a knife.
Wait until you see Derek sing Erasure. It's my favorite Erasure song.
All the songs were great. I loved every song that everybody picked and sang.
James Till said that the food was fab in La Cucina. Laura says that she's leaving from San Juan, open to explore on our own since we've never been there before. Glad the umbrellas are back.
Yeah, see? Derek said Gregory would have done karaoke, but he was fighting a cold. So he was fighting a cold on the ship.
Thanks
even before.
a lot, Gregory.
Hold on, I'll say it now. My torment this week. Thanks a lot, Gregory. I started getting sick on Tuesday. Wednesday was the absolute worst of the worst.
Luckily, I have not gotten sick.
It'll be coming.
I feel like it's coming.
Yeah, but and every day it's been like multiple naps, and I just can't seem to, I have no appetite. I just can't seem to want to eat anything. I just want to sleep. I constantly have a headache. I feel like crap. And hopefully this is helping my weight loss program. Thanks, Gregory.
Samantha Boyle says, if you had one choice for a specialty restaurant on the Norwegian Gem, which would you pick? Are you ready? We're going to say it all at once. I know
the Gem?
On the Gem.
Oh, I don't even remember, so I can't go.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because what would we pick for any shift?
We would pick Cagney's. Okay.
So we always, Cagney's is the bomb.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what ship we're on. We've never had a bad meal at Cagney's. And by the way, on the Escape, it was the best Cagney's we've ever had.
It was the absolute best Cagney's meal we have had on any NCL ship in our history of cruising.
In 25 years.
It was just to die for.
I wanted to.
Oh my God.
I wanted to take my clothes off and make
succulent.
Love to
it was succulent.
Food. It was so good.
Eating, I ordered, just give a little tease, but I ordered the prime rib. Kevin ordered the strip steak. And of course, like we do, we cut everything in half and we share.
After we've taken pictures.
After we've taken pictures. But eating the prime rib, it was so succulent,
like
so juicy. It was like eating cake.
It was so good.
It was so delicious.
Good.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I couldn't believe it. I was agog.
James says, my wife loves karaoke. I like comedy nights, but sometimes we karaoke. You get both.
Oh my God.
Boom.
Chris, go. Sparkle, Frank, sparkle. That's right.
Sparkle, Neely.
He was asking, he said, you guys, I watched the first vlog. You said you were up at like 2 in the morning. You were leaving at 3:30. God, you're always on. And I said, I made a reference. I said, have you ever watched the movie Valley of the Dolls, where Patty Duke plays the character singer Neely O'Hara? She's a druggy, drunked out, crazy nut who everybody latches onto because she's rich and has money, and she's moaning, yes, it's always sparkle, Neely, sparkle.
Well, let's face it, guys. You don't want to see us dragging our asses on the ground like, oh, okay, we're at the airport now.
I know.
But really, I mean, I had, I think, 4 or 5 cups of coffee at that point.
And no matter how tired you are, and you did get up at 2, and it is 3:30, and you're on your way to the airport, we're headed to a cruise.
Come on, man.
It's like, yeah, baby,
Yeah,
I will be on, because we're in the car headed to the airport, and I'm going to take my lorazepam, and I'm going to get on that plane and not freak out, and we're going to get in New York and board the NCL Escape.
All right. Kelly says that she loves Cagney's and she's been there twice. Is that what she said? Booked twice on the next cruise. Tony Jones. Hi.
Oh, yeah, from Wales.
From Wales. James Till said that the steak in the bistro was amazing too.
Yes.
Hold on a second. I have a question for Frank. Sorry, we were discussing amongst ourselves.
Well, I'm sorry, we were having a private confab, as they would say.
I had to tell him a
Are you
secret.
being served?
Excuse me, Frank, are you free?
I'm free.
People would only know that if they watched that show, and I don't know if everybody's geeks like we are. El Rondo's NCL Encore cruise is in 27 days.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to try not to break anything before we get on
Oh,
it.
thank you so much. Please keep her
really
intact for us.
Now, El Rondo, if you want to be a roaming reporter for us,
yes.
feel free to email me pictures, information, if you want to.
Especially pictures of yourself.
Now, what we have is we have a P.O. box, right?
Yes.
And it's very often, I don't think I have a thing for that. Do I have a thing for that? No, I don't have a thing for that.
No, it's funny because somebody said,
need to make a thing for that.
said, I didn't know you had a P.O. box. And I, of course, called them out. And I said, now, guys, at the end of every video, and when you click on the video, there's a little thing and it says see, it's a description of the video, and then it says see more. And if you click on see more, it gives you a list of all our social media platforms and our P.O. Box address.
It's not even at the end of the video, honey. They
Is
can
it?
see it while they're watching the video.
Oh, I'm
The
sorry.
description,
That's
right?
kind of what I meant.
Oh,
When they
okay,
go to
'cause
the page to click on the video.
I thought you were
It
going
says
to my end
No,
card.
no, no,
thing
not
that
the
I
end
made.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you click on and go, I want to watch this video, and before you click it, it says see more, and under the description of it, you'll see everything about us. And yeah, so we do have a P.O. box because when
And-
we got home,
So that's what I was going to
Yeah.
say. I was going to say, if you want to send me the if you can get an extra freestyle daily for each day, you can send us those to our PO box, which is. Are you getting fresh?
no, I was wondering if that was a puppy or not. It's just your leg.
That's my leg.
Okay. I'm like, what's touching me? Is that Delilah?
Anyways, it's our PO box is PO Box 90975, Rochester, New York 14609. It can be found in the description below if I remember to put it there before the live stream.
Again, click see more.
If I didn't remember to put it there, it'll be there once I save to replay. Anyways, we did want to share with everybody, if they haven't seen, that when we got home, we had some lovely gifts in our PO box.
I know,
that
Kevin.
we were very, very excited
Now,
about.
I got some recipes from one of our favorite subscribers, Amanda Graves. Now, Amanda has been with us since the very beginning when we started our YouTube channel. And, I'm used to seeing her comment and, whatever. And I get nervous when I don't see comments from her. And I hope
that's the wrong camera.
And I hope that she stays well. But thank you, Amanda, for the recipes.
Is it the better camera?
Yeah, it is a better camera. Yeah, it's like, what was that?
You guys, we have two cameras. Just in case the one camera goes down, I have it set up for an emergency, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sorry I clicked on the wrong camera. And anyways,
So thanks, Amanda, for the recipes. She mailed them to the P.O. box. And then we have
Barbara Jean.
Yeah, Barbara Jean's. Now she sent us 4 sports cups. Now Barbara Jean's I correspond with through the mail. She doesn't have internet, and she and I write letters back and forth to each other, and she's preparing for her first cruise in 2021. So she asks me questions, I give her advice, and so we're kind of pen pals. So thanks, Barbara Jeans, for those sport cups. We love them. And then we got a card, a beautiful card from Diane Lewis. And inside it was a $25 Visa gift card. And I was like, wow,
Yay!
I know. So that was really exciting. And she wanted to know, she says, I watched your YouTube and I see this thing called Super Chat. And she says, I don't understand what Super Chat is, and I see people donate money to you, and I'm really not sure how it works, so I'm giving you a $25 Visa card. And I was like, thank you, Diane, because the Super Chat, whatever donations that you give us,
YouTube takes a big cut.
YouTube takes like a 30 to 50% cut of everything you donate. Yeah. So whatever money you give us,
I mean, we really appreciate it.
And we appreciate it. We're not complaining. But whatever, a $10 donation, we only maybe see 5 of it. A $50 donation, we'll only see 25 of it. So YouTube takes their cut. And at the end of the day, when, 3 months, whatever the time period is.
We're not going to get into that.
Yeah, we don't get too specific, but we only get after they take theirs.
And then finally, we also got another gift in the PO box, and we were really excited about it, and it was a little poke at me because I haven't bought anything new for Frank's cooking corner.
Because I'm always complaining about my pans when I'm frying up onions or I'm frying whatever. But we got this set. It's a 6-piece baking set from Nady and Eddie. And they shipped it, and it's a baking set with muffins and sheets and pan and loaf pan and cake tins, and so that's really exciting, and it should be exciting for you for Frank's Cooking Corner. So I'm really excited about it. Thank you, Nady and Eddie.
So I see where Alrondo says he'll do what he can while he's on the bliss. Now you don't feel like I'm calling you out.
Don't
to
feel
make you
obligated.
Do it.
You are there to enjoy your cruise.
Right. We want you to enjoy your cruise. I just was thinking if you wanted to be a roaming reporter, You could, if you don't, or you're just having a few Cosmos and forgot. That's fine too.
Yes, Tony. We agree with you. There are really
I
people in
don't
the
know.
UK, like Mrs. Bucket, or she likes to call herself, it's Mrs. Bouquet, from Keeping Up Appearances, another UK show we love.
See, you
We
should just read that out
we
loud.
we are big avid watchers of all the UK programming, from Are You Being Served to Keeping Up Appearances to Father Brown, May Gray. I was just finished watching. We love it when PBS here in the United States buys all of those UK programs, because we absolutely love it.
The Bucket Woman.
Yeah, the Bucket Woman. Yeah, we got some neighbors like that here in our neighborhood. We're like, oh my God, let's get in the house. It's the Bucket Woman.
Uh, Brent, what's that say?
Bren.
Rivless?
Yeah, Bren Revless. I had no idea about the YouTube taking a cut of the super chats. That's BS, honestly. I get them taking a small portion,
It's just the
but
name of the game.
yeah, it is. It is. It's their house, and we're able
we're just using it.
we're renting their house by doing live streams, and they take a good 30 to 50% chunk of everything that anyone donates. And
Angela
it
Harrell.
is what it is.
Angela Harrell says, that's awesome, Barbara Jean. I really long for the days when people wrote letters and picked up the phone and called you instead of texting everything.
Yeah, I get
I get text about people dying. How
Oh
awful.
gosh, that's awful. Yeah, I get handwritten letters from Barbara Jean's. She lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and we pen pal back and forth. She is disabled, and her sister is also disabled, and they have a foster brother who's disabled. But the three of them, as she says, after watching your videos, and she gets to go to her parents' house to watch our YouTube videos, and she has booked a cruise in 2021. So I'm trying to help her as best I can in terms of traveling and airport and port terminal check-ins, and giving her advice and giving her the step-by-step. So yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I must have hit the button on accident. Here we are talking away like a fool. I apologize. Let's see here. After watching your videos back to back yesterday, I booked 2 extra cruises next year. My husband is going to cry, holy hell.
Oh, he'll get over it.
Oh my God, Michelle, he'll get over it.
He'll trust me, because when he's on the cruise ship having a drink and sunning himself or wherever you're going, he won't even remember anything called holy hell.
Right.
Holy hell, my glass is empty. I need another one.
Stephanie Dayton thought her hearing aids went out. I hit a button on accident, so I apologize.
Everybody at home is going, oh my God. That's funny. That's funny.
So we have 147 people in chat. Do you want to go over some numbers with them?
Oh,
while
okay.
we wait for some questions?
Well, we're, our YouTube channel as of right before we came live was at 11,366 subscribers.
Now, you all might not know out there, or maybe you have noticed and just don't know what's going on. YouTube changed the way that they do numbering on channels. So you guys can't really see the exact number.
Right.
I don't know why they decided to change that. But you guys would see 11.3K subscribers. So we always check on Sundays, and we had 11,366
as of before we came down
before
here.
we came on. We have over 2,595,300 video views, and that's probably increased by a couple thousand since we've been on here, because we usually do a couple thousand an hour. What about cruise chat, Frank?
Well, let's talk about now on Facebook. We have our regular open public Cruising with Wheels Facebook page. But if you don't know, I created a Facebook private group called Cruise Chat. And as of this morning, we were about to break 1,900 members of Cruise Chat.
Wow.
And I created Cruise Chat because there were so many cruising Facebook groups out there, and we would join,
We would get booted out.
and we would get booted out. And it was really, a lot of these groups were really run where you can't say anything about your experience on a cruise. If they didn't like what they heard, if you said, I really didn't like the food, or we had a bad experience, they bounced you out of the group.
Right.
It was really a very Nazi-ish.
So we only have a few rules.
So,
our
you know,
rules are basically no
Yeah.
swearing, no no bullying, no advertising.
Right.
I'm sorry if you're a travel agent and you want to get your name out there. That's not what our
Right.
Cruise Chat is about. It's about sharing experiences.
I wanted it to be a safe place, so I created Cruise Chat, and it's for all cruisers. All cruisers from every cruise line to bring in to share your experiences, and for people who have never cruised before, who want to join Cruise Chat because you want to pull information and you want to ask questions. And that's what it's for. It's sharing of ideas, sharing of information. But again, as Kevin said, it is not a forum for travel agents to come in and to increase their bookings. It is not for YouTube channels to come in and advertise their YouTube channel to gain subscribers. It is not. It's none of that.
I mean, even though we share our videos on the Cruise Chat, and we've gotten some flack because we don't let other people share YouTube videos on there, but
we own it.
It's our it's our chat room.
Right.
So it is what it is.
Cruise Chat is funded, owned, created by Cruising with Wheels. But I did it because I was tired of these groups who would just, not want to hear the truth. And we always do the good, the bad, and the ugly, because it is what it is. And your experience is not wrong just because we don't agree with it.
Right.
It's your experience, and we want to hear it.
Now, I noticed in the chat that a couple of people were asking about super cruisers and how do you become a super cruiser and what do you have to do. And Wanda explained it a little bit, so thank you, Wanda. But here's the graphic for that. To be featured as a super cruiser, you simply need to email us at
cruisingwithwheels@rochester.rr.com.
Now, there are some important things that you need to do when you email us, and that's include the first names of each person that is pictured, as well as the name of the ship you were traveling on. And, guys, this really helps me if you follow those little things, because then I don't have to email you back and ask. Right? So it saves me a little time, and then we're able to answer more of your questions and make more videos for you, because we're not emailing back and forth that much. Liz J says, are you considering a second group cruise? She would love to join like-minded cruisers. And yes, we're considering it. We just want to see how it goes.
Right.
This first cruise. We have quite a few people that are coming, and it's been a lot of work. Not that we're complaining. It's a labor of love. But we just have to see how it all goes and shakes out before we...
Right.
Plus, we have to figure out, we're waiting for the schedule to come out. Because when I'm thinking I might do it, the schedule of cruises hasn't been released yet. Now, Michelle Laufenberg says, have you two ever done a transatlantic cruise? She's looking at a transatlantic cruise with 9 sea days.
I love sea days.
These cruises. What do you think of having so many sea days? And she loves her sea days on the ship.
Yeah, I love sea days.
So Frank would say he loves sea days. I would say I don't love them as much. I would probably go batty on a transatlantic.
I just want to say, see, I am so Gavin. And Gavin is so me.
Right.
See? Gavin.
We were saying that the whole cruise.
The whole cruise. I'm Gavin. Gavin is me. Jamie is Kevin. Kevin is Jamie.
Except Gavin has a little bit of a techie side to him.
Yeah, well, that's not me.
So that's totally not you. But, I don't think I would like the sea days. I don't know. We haven't done a transatlantic cruise. And the only thing that I would say to Frank is that he needs to bring enough money with us for gambling or something.
Oh God!
If we had all those
the pressure.
I mean, because I don't know what I would do. But we want to say woo woo woo. I don't have a light, sorry, or a sound effect. But thank you, Ken Peterson, for the super chat.
Notice what it says.
First donation for Frank's new frying pan. His old one is all scratched.
It is. And my sister.
The problem is that he has specifications. So I would have bought. I was gonna be like one of those people. I would have purchased a new frying pan for Frank. No, he has specifications.
I do.
It has to be this deep. It has to be so big.
It has to be so big.
It can't have this kind of handle. It's got to have that kind of handle. I've been looking for one, but I haven't found one yet for him. So I thank you. I have to go back up here because it jumped. So what's this say?
Where? Who?
Cheryl.
Regarding the other cruise groups. That's so ridiculous. How are you supposed to get an accurate picture of things and improve things if you only look through rose-colored glasses?
We agree.
And that's so true. I think it's BS.
We agree.
People want to know. We're not going to sit here and go, oh my God, it was wonderful, it was awesome, when it wasn't.
Chris genuinely loves us. Love you. Matt Burns says, are there less crew on winter cruises? Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. The crew size of a ship is always going to be the same. Yeah. It might be up or down one person or two people, but for the most part, a ship's crew is the ship's crew.
Gigi for Ephraim going Saturday a New England cruise on the Princess.
Where's that?
It's above Matt.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Because I was looking for the ones that had question marks.
New England.
I was looking for question marks because I didn't want to get yelled at about missing somebody's question.
Now I want to say Nelson Treadway. Nelson, I thought you and Nancy were supposed to be on the Escape with us.
Yeah, I think they had to cancel.
Oh, I didn't really. Oh, that's sad.
And Nancy emailed me, Nelson, about the Eagle 4K and where the instructions are and how did we find the instructions and this and that. And all I have to say is there's one button.
Okay, that would be the technology I would need. One button. That's
why we suggest the Eagle 4K, as it's really easy to use. You just have to play with it. That's what I did. Ours did not come with any instructions. I kind of emailed her back, but I was like, I don't know what to say. How to put it in. Oh, see, that's what happens when you touch things.
No, I didn't go.
Where are you going?
No, I'm just...
Where are we going?
Keep going. There we go.
Right there. What about the clothes?
Yeah.
Have you caught any closes? Have I caught any closes?
No closes. Actually, I got to tell you, my clothes are... I have all my clothes set aside and ready to rock and roll for January Encore. I'm done. His clothes are all pulled out. He just has to go through and whittle them down on what he's taking and what he's not. And the spare room upstairs is all laid out. And
yeah, we're ready
to go.
Rock and roll, baby.
Because it's not just a matter of personal packing. It's a matter of packing for all the stuff we're going to bring with us for the group cruise.
You have no idea how I'm struggling with this because we usually take 2 suitcases. And I think for this group cruise, we're going to have to take 4. And I
don't think so.
Yeah,
I think it's 3. I've been evaluating it.
I think it's going to be 4.
3.
Well, we got all that stuff that's already in that one suitcase.
So.
And then we got to add more.
Anyways, Laura says, has anyone ever paid to see Wine Lovers the musical on NCL Joy?
I don't know. We have not.
Anyone out there?
We've seen Prohibition, the musical, which comes with the cocktails.
I thought the show was awesome.
I thought the drinks sucked.
Well, you would know because...
I had all of his drinks, and all of them. So you got 6 cocktails, right?
Right.
I walked out of there walking a straight line.
Well, you said they were small and they're all watered down.
They're all watered down.
Literally watered down. So
and I thought they were gross.
Yeah.
Half of them were gross.
Yeah, he didn't like them.
But the show was great. Let's see.
Miss B,
If you
good afternoon, guys. Hey, Miss B.
Gloria Ferrari says, if you travel with just carry-on, the standard carry-on suitcase type, do you still have to give it to the porter?
If you want to.
If you want
Yeah.
to, but guys, I still, I'm going to say it again, I don't get why people are so worried about handing over their suitcases.
You can give the porters everything you own.
Or you can give them nothing.
As long as it's tagged to get to your cabin.
We've never had a problem.
Right, and again, like the airport, you can only carry on a carry-on size or smaller. So he has the backpack, I have the shoulder tote, and we have a little 22-inch carry-on with our emergency clothes. And it goes through the scanners just like at the airport. It has to go through the scanners in the port terminal.
Right.
You cannot carry on a 24-inch or a 26-inch or a 30-inch piece of luggage into the port onto the ship. It will not fit through the scanners.
And
Same rules apply.
So when everybody's all concerned about giving their luggage to the porter, my thing is that there's 5,000 people that are getting on the ship. If all 5,000 people are worried about giving their stuff to the porter, you're going to have 5,000 bodies, 2,000 crew, and 10,000 pieces of luggage on embarkation day. So what's the next thing? Do you think they look at the demographics of the guests before setting the daily activities?
We wish they would look a little more.
Well, sometimes they do,
I'm thinking
and
they
sometimes
don't.
It all depends.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they try to. Martine asks, are the ship always sold out, or like the resorts, it depends on the season? For the most part, they pretty much sell at full capacity. Lachey says, I plan to laze about on this upcoming cruise, no exceptions. I'm getting there, honey.
No, I can't believe you haven't done your laundry yet.
Isn't that crazy?
I know. James, shame on you.
Jay. Sierra says, in regards to the specialty dining, I remember Cagney's being one set price per person, and now it is a la carte. If you don't stop doing that, I'm going to hit you.
Delilah.
Stop it, Delilah.
Delilah is scratching in her bed for some weird reason.
Well, it got her attention when I said that, because now she's laying down, and I really wouldn't hit her, but I always threaten her. So anyway, she said that she remembers Cagney's being one set price per person, and now it's a la carte. Why do you think it changed? I think it changed because when it was one set price, people just ordered, and didn't eat it all. I mean, like, we ordered our a la carte pieces that were allowed, and we couldn't finish everything.
We left half our food. I left half my Caesar salad. We left half of the meat. We didn't finish. Oh yeah, it was like crazy.
Well, I wouldn't say half the meat.
I couldn't. I just couldn't.
I ate a lot of it. Now, Susan Morton says, I got the 3-meal dining plan on the Bliss. What restaurants do you suggest? 21 days till I cruise. Susan, why haven't you booked your reservations already for dinner?
I know.
Shame on you. So,
21
this is what I would suggest. We thought that Texas Barbecue was one of the best meals we've ever had. We loved Cagney's. And
we love the bistro.
And we loved Le Bistro. So those would be our 3 places we would book on the Bliss.
If you were forcing the 3-meal dining thing on us, those would be our 3.
But again, we don't know what kind of food you like.
Right. Maybe you're a seafood person, so go to a seafood.
Ocean Blue,
I heard
was
specialty,
phenomenal. Let's see here. Where are we going? Linda Sabone. Sobin. I butcher everybody's names, I'm sure. I love you guys, too. Any thoughts about Oceana? Husband and I are going in June. Barcelona to Athens. We hope it's worth the price.
It will be. I wouldn't care how much it costs.
So Oceana is higher end. We've never been on them. I cannot tell you if it's worth the price or not, but everybody that I've heard that has traveled them says that it's phenomenal. I can only go by what they're saying, but you know what? Who cares? Barcelona to Athens? I mean, really.
Yeah, I know.
Up, up, up,
What?
up. Where to go? Where to go?
Right there, stop.
Okay. I know they love Q. Oh, she was answering for us. I'm sorry. The chat just goes so fast, and then when I touch it, it goes zoop. GG for Ephraim says, loved your video, how to deal with the post-cruise depression. I am washing all the
bedding.
beds.
So at least coming home to a fresh beds and a fresh house. Yeah.
Everybody should do that.
Yeah.
Gavin Till says, don't give them documents.
Yes.
Who?
No, remember I said give the porters, whatever you want. You want to give them everything? But yeah, can you imagine getting into the port terminal and they're like, I need your ID and your documents. And you're like, but I just gave the porter everything. Yeah, don't give the porter like your money, your purse, your whatever. Thank you, Gavin.
Brandon C. says, Frank, how do you feel about cruise chat members creating events for the cruises they will be on to make meet and greets? I don't know what you mean.
In other words,
advertising a Facebook group.
Yes, advertising a Facebook group. We're on the Carnival, blah, 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 and we're doing a meet and greet on C Day.
We just don't want cruise chat to be filled up with all these Facebook groups and YouTube things.
And that's the issue.
That's the issue.
The issue is,
in the beginning we allowed it, and it was just like,
boom. The issue is, then that would have to be a separate Facebook group roll call. Again, cruise chat is just for, sharing experiences. It's not for roll calls, for meet and greets, or advertising for deals on websites and this and that. It can't. I wish it could be, but it can't, because it will be so overwhelmed with.
It doesn't matter. Let's get past that. No, we're not doing that. So Joe Fontanello says, do you like the fact that there is really no more formal nights? Yes. I'll answer for Frank. Yes. He wants to know if we like that there's no more formal nights.
Yeah, I don't give a crap.
Yep. We don't care. We hate formal nights. We hate getting dressed up. For the beginning part of my career, I dressed up all the time. Now I have jeans and T-shirts. And Frank,
40 years, I was in a suit and tie.
Suit and a tie. That's the last thing I want to do on a cruise. And I don't care. I don't need a picture of us dressed
my God.
up.
I pray nobody gets married and nobody dies, so I don't have to wear a suit.
Right. And I hope so too, because I don't know if I can fit into my suit anymore after all these cruises. Let's see. Where are we going here?
Well, Miss V is packing, ready to go. Good for you.
Yippee.
You go and you take lots of pictures.
So, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Don't you know that song?
No.
You remember this song? She's Janet. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
No, I'm not
Miss
into
Jackson.
music or
Anyways,
whatever.
That's what I'm trying. She's trying to pack in a carry-on, in a personal bag. And, that's great if you can do that.
And, of course, Gavin is bragging that he ate all his food like a good boy, and there was nothing left over. Well, good for you. I wish I could have. I wanted so bad. But I was like...
And you're going to eat it all, and you're not leaving the table.
I know. And I was like, I can't believe I'm leaving half my Caesar salad. Because I'm like, the main course is coming, and I won't be able to eat this. And oh, my God, leaving food is like such a sin. I feel so guilty. So guilty when I have to do that.
Now, Ken Preston is saying something that I have said for a long time.
Who?
Ken Preston.
No,
Peterson.
Ken Peterson.
Ken Peterson.
I'm like, is there somebody new in the group?
Preston Peterson. Ken Peterson says that the meals are so rich and that by day, after a few days, he just wants a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
He is so right.
And that's what I've said before, too. I've actually asked for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah. You're so right. You can just have so many of these full course meals day after day. By the last day, we're like, can I just get like a turkey sandwich or a peanut butter and jelly?
There's a kids menu.
Yeah.
So ask for the kids menu. That's what I do. Sometimes I just want mac and cheese.
Yeah, but then
give me mac and cheese.
But then Wanda says, yeah, but when you get home, you want those meals. You wish you had those meals.
I know.
I know.
But you know what, guys? I don't know if y'all know, but Frank makes my lunch every day when I go to work. And what do I have, Frank? Every day.
Peanut butter and jelly. And
Every
I
day.
alternate. One day it's strawberry jam, and the next day it's grape jam. So I will alternate, but it's the same.
Hi, Silo.
Hey, Silo. Well, where have you been?
He's been at the guitar show.
Oh, back from the guitar show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Gigi for Ephraim, and I hope I'm saying that right.
Mm-hmm.
My son has MS, is new to using a wheelchair. He won't go anywhere because of it. Any advice for this issue?
It's hard because you're now I can speak. You're now presenting yourself in a totally different way instead of being a walking, talking, running through the stores, being out in public. You're in the wheelchair now, and you're feeling vulnerable. You're feeling on display. You're feeling everyone is staring at you. So you spilled your drink. So I understand that. And the only thing that is going to cure that is if he takes the leap of faith. And
you just have to do it.
You have to do it. And it's like aversion therapy. If you have an aversion to something, the way to get over it is to constantly confront it, is to constantly experience it. Being afraid to leave your house, being afraid to go into a dark room. The only way to get over that is to go into the dark room, to get used to it. It becomes normal. It becomes comfortable.
So we were watching 911 last night.
Yeah.
Were we watching 911 last night?
Yeah.
Because this is a perfect example.
Old episode.
It was an older episode because we record everything and then watch it. But Buck lost his job.
Yeah.
Okay? And so he didn't leave his bedroom. Well, the whole point is you have to move forward. He thought his life was over. I lost my job, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you always have to move forward.
Right.
I mean, you're going to have to pay your bills eventually.
Right.
You got to get another
Right.
job.
So
you're going to have to go out in the world
right.
eventually.
You're going to have to take the leap.
I would say small steps.
Yes, baby steps.
Go to the mall, right?
Right.
Go to the mall.
Short excursions. Short period of times lead to longer period of times.
Yeah.
And it becomes more of an everyday. There's nothing new here. As I tell my mother, my mother talks about, she's getting, my mother's going to turn 90 soon, and she's like, oh, I can't eat this anymore, and I can't eat that anymore. It's hard for me to do this and that. And I said, I know, Ma. I know. I feel your pain. You as you're getting older, and myself now, we can still do these things, but we do them now in a different way. You do it. You can, you pick things that you can do. But it's different. But you can still do them.
So Steve and Kathy from West Virginia want to know, can they use Carnival gift cards and individual shops on the ship? The answer is no, but yes. What you do with your Carnival gift card is you go to guest services, they put it onto your account, and that's how you use it. It's not like the shops on the ship, everything on the ship is used with your Sail and Sign card. Right. So if you have a gift card, you're not walking in there and saying, here's my gift card.
They're going to go,
no way they
that's
can do
nice,
it.
What's that? They only, yes.
Everything goes on your shipboard account.
So
that's the
go
way
down
it
to guest services and do it as a deposit on your ship account.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. Good question.
The macaroni and cheese on Virgin Atlantic was delicious.
Really?
That's what Jamie said. Jamie.
Ooh, wow. I would eat it.
I don't know what happened. It went boom. There we go. Les Moss is leaving on the Carnival Valor for their first cruise. Hope you have a good time.
Hope you have a good time. Good.
And let's see. I'm just trying to catch up and see if there's... Oh, I thought this said poison control.
No, portion. and that is one good thing about the buffet is that you have portion control is in your control. I mean, truly, you take what you want, and you're like, little this.
We'll go back.
Yeah, little this, little that. If you want more, get more. But yeah, it's when you're doing a sit down and what you order comes out, I just feel so guilty leaving food on a plate.
Ken Peterson says elevators and scooters elevators with scooters or wheelchairs are the worst part of the trip.
Yeah.
Everything revolves around the mercy of strangers letting you in. Yes, and
We know.
that's where nasty Kevin comes out.
Oh my God.
Because I will, I'll only wait so long. And then I stick my hand in and I go, who's getting off? Because
that really
we'll use the stairs if we could.
Yeah, he's like, we'll have missed 4 or 5 elevators.
And I'll get really
and
snotty.
finally he'll be like, Frank, should we use the stairs? Do you want to use the stairs? And people start looking, and it's like, and we
said to us once, well, you can wait. And I said, you can take the stairs.
Yeah, and we hear them. And what kills me is we hear them talking, and they're only going down one deck.
I know, it drives me
One
insane.
deck, and they won't walk over to take the stairs. They won't. They'll stand there and wait, and it's really crazy. Now, I have 8 typed pages of Tales from the High Seas. 8! And so many of them are elevator stories. But
right.
I'm telling you...
We get that not everybody is mobile.
Oh, right.
In a chair, so we get that. I mean, for me, I can only do 2 flights of stairs. That's it. Forget about it. I can't do anything more than that. But if I'm going up or down one deck, I take the stairs if I'm by myself.
Right.
Anyways, when you, John Gorman wants to know, when you get the free specialty dinners, as a result of being platinum, do you have to pay the gratuities? Great question. And the answer is yes. And the answer also is those 2 free specialty dinners are very specific. Mm-hmm. So you have your choice between... so the one is Cagney's or Maderno's. Mm-hmm. And then the second dinner is Le Bistro. No, it's Cagney's or Le Bistro. And then the second dinner is La Cucina or Maderno. Now, you already know that they're not having La Cucina on...
Right.
On
Encore.
They have a plan in place to substitute those dinners depending on what it is, okay? But yes, you have to pay the gratuities. Great question, but it's only $14, something like that. $12, I don't know what
What's
it is.
$12?
The gratuities.
Oh, yeah, it's not a lot.
It's not a lot of money, so...
Yeah. But yeah, you have to pay it. Just like if you get the drinks package or the food package, whatever it is, you have to pay those gratuities.
They're asking Silo Steve which store has NCL
Yeah, Silo Steve
Yes,
says,
I want to know which one
yes,
has
he has
NCL
seen
gift
them,
cards.
and we've been looking, and we haven't.
We've been looking in our local area. I haven't seen NCL gift cards. I will tell you that I have seen Princess gift cards, Carnival gift cards, mostly Carnival gift cards is what I've seen, and then like Delta and Southwest and blah, 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 blah. But somebody was telling me, Darlene was telling me, she saw an NCL gift card at Target.
Really?
But I went over there, I didn't see them. Maybe I'll check at Lowe's when I go to Lowe's. So we need to get a new light for our garage, because Kevin doesn't like to come home in the dark.
Wow.
What's Ken Peterson say?
He said, having said that about the elevators, they had one great elevator where everyone left just to let us get in because my wife was crying. I know. Tears turned into joy. There were some wonderful people on board, the sober ones. And it's unfortunately, as my mother would say when I was telling her some of the stories and we were watching some things, she goes, so elevators sound like it's the biggest issue. And I said, it is. Wheelchair, scooter, cane, walker, elevators on the cruise ship are a big, can be a big frustration and issue. And you hope that people are nice enough to let you get on and say, let them get on. We'll walk down or we'll wait. Sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. You never know who's on the cruise.
What's Angela Harrell?
She says, oh, Frank, you should do a pseudo Academy Award show with your high seas story and get everyone to vote for the best, worst, and most graphic, whatever category. Yeah, I should have special category.
A great idea.
I know, Academy Award for the Tales from the High Seas. Yeah.
Great idea.
Oh, my God.
Write that down.
I'm so excited.
Well, I was reading it, and I was like, What was that? I was like, what is that
And the
word?
Academy Award for most stupid passenger
No,
goes
you
to
can't say
the
that.
guy at the theater show who wouldn't let Kevin sit down next to me.
That's a great idea. We have to
Or
think.
the
We have to
one,
think how we're gonna do
or
that.
the bitch stole my wheelchair. That's funny. Oh my God.
Oh boy. Lots of people talking about the stairs and the elevators.
Yes,
It's
I
a
know.
hot
It
topic
is a hot
subject.
topic. Yeah, it is. The only thing I have to say on the escape that we were a little unnerved by was we thought that
Was I unnerved?
muster drill was a bit of a shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah, muster
Yeah.
drill was very unorganized. We had to go to the theater. It was seemed so
Well,
unorganized, so crazy. We have been through other muster drills that seemed very
but we weren't gonna
organized.
talk about any of
No, I'm
that.
just saying,
Yeah. We were just
and
gonna
you
wait
have
for.
to, you have to remember that again, 2 days of
It's
a
horrible.
cruise, 2 days of a cruise are the most frustrating. Embarkation day, getting on, and disembarkation day, getting off. Those 2 days will be your most hectic and your most frustrating.
Hi,
So keep that
Sherry.
in mind, because if you can get past that, you're good to go.
You see, Sherry's here.
Where is she? Where? Point, point. Oh, there we
It does say
go.
Sherry, right? It's not Cherie.
No, it's Sherry.
Well, it could be Cherie.
Well, if you want.
I'm putting some spin on the
Spin.
name.
Okay, what's some spin?
It's like Mrs. Bucket.
Oh, God. Yes, Michelle Brown. Hate muster drills. Just when you kind of get into your cabin, and they're starting to deliver your luggage, and you're like, okay, let's start to at least get our home set up and put stuff away, and you're like, oh, we have to be at muster at 3:30. Oh, let's get going because we're going to have to access the elevators. Well, everyone else is wanting the elevators too, and he was like, I think we shouldn't go. I think we should just blow it off. And I'm like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said that.
I did. I said I think we should just blow it off.
I'm like
we don't like we always say you can't blow off mustard.
Right.
But I was like, it's such a shit show because of where they had it and everybody was going to the same place. And I'm like, we'll just blow it off. They'll find us. They'll go out to see because we'll be the only two idiots they haven't checked in, and then we'll when they find us, we'll do our own little muster drill.
Oh my
And we'll
God.
be fine.
My
And
mother
then
said.
when we got there and they scanned us in, I was like, they scanned us in. Let's go.
My mother and sister said, oh my God, you're in violation of everything you tell your subscribers.
I know.
I said, I know.
I was so irritated.
I know.
I'm like,
I
let's
know.
just get out of here.
I know. Carol Savard, hi, Kevin and Frank. I would like to know if we can combine our cruise next deposit with a past guest special 20% price reduction with some sailings that NCL is offering.
Yeah, of course you can.
Absolutely.
Your cruise next deposit, so your $250 cruise next deposit is in place of, right? You use it instead of putting the $500 down.
Mm-hmm.
So you just call them up, you book that, you get that 20% off price reduction rate, whatever, and that's your deposit.
And can't you use it later to kind of pay it down?
No, you can only, it depends on,
Like if you charge,
I can't get into it
I know.
because it depends on the time of the year and what the specifics are, but certain times they allow you to use 2 cruise next, okay, and certain times they only let you use 1, and sometimes it depends on what cabin type you've booked.
Right.
So,
but I'm saying,
and you can use it to pay it down if you haven't used
right,
any.
and that was my thing.
That's the caveat.
It's like if they're running a big special of $25 deposit, and like we were like, okay, great, that's $50 for us. Can we throw a cruise next deposit as a pay down later?
Right.
If
That's what we did on the group cruise. Karen, we're in a live chat right now, Karen. So you should be watching us. I was watching the live. Oh, she is watching it.
Joe Fontanella says, I need a wheelchair embarkation. I hate having to use the elevator. I try and get a room on the 5th deck so I can walk down 2 decks to my room. Positioning is everything for your cabin, based on mobility, based on how you want to handle your cruise. Diana Charles Joseph, many places have at least one elevator that is dedicated to those with mobility issues.
Okay.
It is prioritizing to make sure that people with mobility issues get on, even if it means someone without issues. Well, unfortunately, that's not what happened on cruise ships.
And I have to answer this when we're
Oh,
done
okay.
answering that. So answer whatever you were just answering.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, people are going to have to be nice enough to get off to let you on, but easier said than done.
So Karen apparently is in the live chat.
Okay.
And Karen is couldn't figure out how she could chime in the chat room. And she wants to know, how are people asking questions? And she would have said hi if she knew how.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if she's still in the chat room, and I don't know how to explain it because it's right there. You just have to click your mouse on say something.
Right. It's at the bottom. It
And
says
then
say
do
something and
chat.
type away like you're texting
Yeah,
someone.
and I don't know how to explain it other than that. And I'm sorry, Karen, if you're already gone, but I don't have time to answer you in Facebook right now. So I'm answering you. I'm here.
Oh my God. Let's see. Just make sure. This.
Scan the scrap. Wanda said, no. What?
Yeah, Kevin is naughty.
I'm being naughty. How am I being naughty? What'd I do?
You're being naughty.
I'm not being naughty.
Let's see.
Let's see. What are you seeing?
I'm just reading.
Well, can you read it out loud? Because I can't read your mind.
Oh, Laura says make sure you book at least a 6-day cruise if you want to apply your Cruise Next vouchers. There are minimums? Are there minimums?
No.
Okay.
It's got to be a 5-day or longer.
Oh, okay.
So it can't be you cannot use your Cruise Next voucher on a 4-day NCL Sky. Because that's really the only one.
That's what they do, right? That's the only one they do, those little ones.
But I know people that have used it on a 5-day. It all depends. You can't.
There's no definite answer.
There's no definite answer, and that's the problem. And everybody gets so confused about it. It's all going to depend on what their current special is, what their current rules are, and they're changing all the time. So today we could apply 2 of our credits to our mini suite, and tomorrow we could only maybe apply 1. So it all depends.
This is why people are confused.
If you're in the Haven, if you're a Haven, you had to actually purchase a Haven Cruise Next. It's a separate thing.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's very confusing. And those ones are $750 a piece, I think.
Wow.
Or something like that. I have no idea where we are because it just jumped.
Okay.
Karen, click on live chat. See, I don't know because it's been so long since I've been in the live chat. But I know, like, I'm trying to think. I was with D&G the other night.
Now, Laura's saying they couldn't use theirs on the Joy. It was a 5-day. Excuse me, a 5-day instead of a 6.
But it all depends. Because I'm telling you, I know people that have used it on a 5, but it's all in when you're doing it. Right?
Right. Angela says, you're being sassy.
I'm always sassy.
She said, she should have said you were sassy when you were talking about ditching mustard drill.
I don't believe that Wanda's over 55. Who said that? Where did Wanda say that? I don't believe you, Wanda. Oh, she says I'm waiting to be over 55.
I'm a grandmother of 2. Wow, jeez.
Get out of here, Wanda. It's because she does all that running.
I know.
Hi, Shannon. My sister Shannon is Snapchatting me right now.
Shannon finally had her baby.
She had her baby.
Little Callie. Yay.
Let me see if she sent a picture of the baby.
Oh, baby pictures.
Oh, there's new terms of service. Oh, and somebody else Snapchat. Oh, no, that bitch is making sauce.
Oh, it looks like chili.
It's sauce. She's making Sunday sauce.
Yummy. Jealous.
Jealous, Shannon.
Oh, boy. Let's see.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Tab and Sarah, our honeymoon booking for a spa mini suite with thermal access is getting up there to the price of Haven. Tempted to switch.
If it's,
Do the numbers.
you know what I say, this is what I say. If it's within $500, you should just switch right now to the Haven. And I'll tell you why. Because when you're in a mini suite, you only get 3 free at seas. When you're in a Haven, you get all of them.
Oh, wow.
So you might as well just go for the Haven, get all of them, and buy your pass separate. You don't even need a thermal suite pass if you're in the Haven, in my opinion. You got 2 hot tubs,
Gosh.
a pool.
What more do you want?
I know, and it really, I mean, when we've been up there, there's hardly ever gets used. So
now, Steve Klingerman, my wife has had 2 hip replacements on embarkation. Can we order a wheelchair? We have bought faster to the fun, but are still afraid of long lines. And I remember when we did the Carnival cruise, and I did not bring my wheelchair. The cab pulled up. You went in, and you were like, need a wheelchair, and out they came to the cab, got me out in the wheelchair, and that port terminal, that was my wheelchair until they got me on the ship. But Kevin had ordered.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is I don't know if he's asking if they can order a wheelchair to get her on the ship, or order a wheelchair to have while they're cruising on the ship.
You can do both.
2 different
things.
Yes,
you can do both.
So you cannot pre-order a wheelchair
from the port terminal
to get loaded onto the ship, let's say. But they do have them available, like Frank said.
Absolutely.
And you can rent a wheelchair for the duration of the cruise, but that has to be prearranged through special needs at sea or whatever.
Scoot around, which you have to determine if it's a Carnival cruise, what outside agency Carnival uses and order your wheelchair, and they deliver it right to your cabin. It's waiting in your cabin for you, because that's what Kevin did for me. But yeah, once you get to the port terminal, they have a lot of wheelchairs, and they will get you through the booking process. But once they wheel you up the gangway and they get you on the ship, you're out of the wheelchair and you're on your own, and that wheelchair goes back down to the port. That is not a ship wheelchair. So if you require one, a scooter or a manual wheelchair, while you're on board the ship, you'll have to order one from whichever agency the cruise line deals with.
Right.
Oh.
What else do you see, Frank?
Well, let's see. We have, she said, Wanda, I'm from New Jersey. She's from New Jersey originally. Cursing is her first language. Is that what you said? Oh, my God. That is funny. You're funny. Oh, my gosh. Silo Steve says they always book the thermal spa pass, except on the Joy when we stay in the Haven. The spa is much more than hot tubs. Well, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I know it is, but what I'm saying is, for me, if you say the price is really close for a spa mini suite with a thermal pass or to a Haven, I'd much rather take the Haven over the mini suite with the spa pass. That's my opinion, because not only do you get the use of the Haven complex, but you also get those 2 or 3 extra free at seas for a small extra price.
Again, list out all the pros and the cons
can't afford that,
and the benefits, and say, is it worth it? And if I just bump it up a bit, I'm going to get all of this now. Hey, it's worth it, if you think it's worth it.
So Michelle wants to know, do cruise lines limit the size of a personal mobility scooter? Yes, check with your cruise line.
Yeah, there are requirements.
Every cruise line's a little bit different. There are requirements. So you do need to figure that out.
Yeah, even when I send in, and I've already prepared my special need form for NCL Encore for January. It's already written up. But even the manual wheelchair, they want to know the height, the width, the depth, when it's open, when it's closed, how much does it weigh? You know, even a manual wheelchair, they want to know dimensions. So when you get to a scooter, a motorized scooter, it gets a little more complicated in terms of what type of battery is used, especially when you're traveling via airplane. When they don't, because they don't allow those.
Yes, Mary Ellen just made a good point, because you also get extra points for sailing in the Haven.
Oh well, yeah.
So I mean, all in all, if it's close in price, my thing would be is if it's no more than $500 difference, that would be me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, wow, I'm gonna get extra free at sea stuff, and I'm gonna get extra points, double the points, triple the points, whatever, for my sailing. I'm going with that and dumping the spa.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
You know? And then you get a butler, and you
right.
get a concierge,
I know.
and you
priority this, priority that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even with the status that we are now, I still would do it.
Yeah.
Right? But very often we can't, because it's a handicap issue. But if we didn't have that in
the mix,
we would do it. Blah, 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 blah. What's it say?
Where?
We got engaged about 10 minutes from where you
docked in St. John, New Brunswick.
Congratulations, Tabitha and Sarah.
That's awesome.
Now, Tabitha and Sarah were supposed to be on our group cruise. We're very sad they canceled that, but they canceled it because they're going to be doing a honeymoon instead.
I know.
And they're getting married.
I know.
It's good reasons.
That's a very good reason.
Congratulations.
Julie D says, just have to say my folding scooter was a big hit everywhere. We also saw a whole herd of rented scooters in the same color on the Bliss.
Now, I wish he'd do a scooter.
I can't.
I really wish he would try. So you have to encourage him to try when we go maybe to the store. He should try it and just see, because it was hard on my legs going up those mountains.
Oh, Halifax was very hilly.
God.
Halifax was very hilly.
I thought I was going to die.
I was trying to help you as much as I could, but the shoulder was only going to do so much before it was going to blow out.
Michelle F. said, just did first cruise in September, land and sea to Alaska. Yeah, loved it. Yeah. What do you recommend for the next cruise? So it all depends on what you like to do, but for us, we like to do, if we did Alaska, right? We want to do a warm weather cruise. Yeah. Right? And then maybe if you're a warm weather person, right? I
am.
If we do an Eastern, then the next one we do is a Western. If we do a Western, then the next one is an Eastern, or maybe a Southern. We always like to change our itineraries and change the ships. Right. So, I mean, I can't. If you loved Alaska, you would probably love Canada, New England. I mean, I kind of had the same feel.
Yeah. I'm all for warm weather. But I have to say, this Canada, New England cruise, the weather was warm.
I think I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
The sun was out. The skies were blue. The weather had originally been, they said, was going to be cool, and it wasn't at all. It was beautiful weather. Yeah.
Linda Solon said that they're going on the breakaway in December. The videos make it seem huge. Does it feel spacious, or is it just like the smaller ships? Well, the breakaway is large. It's not as large as some of the other ships that we've been on. But the breakaway is like the Bliss and the Escape. It's a little bit smaller, but it doesn't feel crowded.
No.
And it doesn't feel like it's so immense that you're going to get lost. Can you hear us now? Oh my God.
Batteries. Oh my
Uno
God.
momento.
Did you read my lips? I said uno momento.
Un momento, por favore.
That's
No static, no nothing. Now they say no nothing.
I'm on.
Are you on 10?
I am. I'm on A10.
And I'm on 10. Oh, back. You got you. Yay, got you. Yay. Yes. All good. Oh my God. Yes. Back.
Oh my God. We were like, I think we could. We were like, we're looking at the bars on the microphones, and we were like, I think we can get through this.
I know.
I think we can. I don't, because normally we're like, no, everything gets brand new batteries, and then we have a bucket of like half-used batteries that are so-so. We're like, no, I think we can do it, but apparently now we know we can't. Oh Lord.
Oh boy. And not only did I have to change those batteries, I had to change the transmitter's batteries.
Yeah.
It was a pain in the butt. Sound is back. See what happens when you're gone.
A battery crisis.
Crisis.
Hello, James Boyton. Watching you guys with no sound is still way better than watching my Atlanta Falcons lose again. We're sorry.
What's the Falcons?
Atlanta Falcons.
What are they?
Aren't they?
Is that hockey?
No. Aren't they football?
Is that baseball?
No.
We don't do sports in this house.
Oh my God.
It's kind of crazy. Well, occasionally I've caught a soccer game on the TV on RIA, but that's about it. Ken Peterson said a scooter can only be powered by gel cell batteries, and the chargers must be adaptable to 110 volts. Not many of those for sale around. Anyone knows a reputable dealer?
Yeah, now the other battery is similar to a car battery. What do they call those?
A what cell?
Thank you. And those they don't allow on the plane, right?
I have no idea.
Because there's all these disclaimers about if you're transporting a scooter, about
Somebody
what kind of
wants to know
battery.
what I'm drinking. So I was in my Alaska mug, I was drinking coffee. And now I'm out of coffee, so now I'm on to iced tea. It is Crystal Light. Oh, what was that thing? I believe in Crystal Light because I believe in me.
That's nice.
So I drink my Crystal Light, and Frank would say that I'm beverage entitled because I'm constantly drinking.
I cannot fill these containers. He has two. Now I have one. I do the Crystal Light fruit punch, and he does the Crystal Light sweet tea.
What is she doing?
And now he has two containers in the refrigerator. And they're constantly have to be filled. He's, oh, I'm done with this. And he grabs the other one. And I'm done with, I need more tea. It's like, oh my God, how much more do I have to keep pouring and buying? It's crazy.
She wants to know if I'm super caffeinated.
Oh.
This is naturally decaffeinated iced tea. And, caffeine really doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
As I get older, it may... sometimes I get a little agita.
Yeah, I do now.
But I could drink a cup of coffee at night before bed, before bed, and fall right asleep.
I have 1 cup of coffee in the morning when I get up, and if I get up at 5, 6 a.m., that's the 1 cup. If I have a mid-morning, like I don't feel good, it's cold, 11 a.m. coffee, I got the agita. So having anything past that time, I will be dying. So no. I'm more interested in Joe Fontanello, him and his ravioli, while he's watching us with our battery issues, he's into ravioli. So I'm more interested in that.
And I like that Angela says that cruising is a sport.
It is a sport.
So I guess we're into at least cruising as a sport.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and Stephanie has the same container. She got at Target. No, I got mine at JCPenney.
Oh.
JCPenney's.
Yeah.
These are Contigo, and I got them at JCPenney's. They were clearance. Okay.
We each got one.
Clearance. They were like, I don't know, they were charging like $40 or something for these things at Penny's.
Yeah.
And they had them marked down to $5 a piece, and I had a $10 reward card, reward bucks thing. So free.
Now I want to quickly go back because Tabitha and Sarah said the microphones went out when we were talking about the carpeting and the new carpeting.
Yeah, the carpeting sucks.
Yeah, and it's either very hard new carpeting.
New carpeting, and we also think it's a moisture issue because you're at sea, so humidity.
Yes.
And, you know,
fibers kind of getting more plusher and filled with moisture, but it's horrible. It's like it's rolling through oatmeal sometimes. It's really, really awful. It's
maple and brown sugar.
Yes, even worse, oatmeal with maple and brown sugar. Can you imagine? Oh my God, I can't get to the bathroom. Yeah, I mean, you want them to have new carpet, but damn. Okay.
Wow. I can't believe there's still 127 people
That's
here.
some crazy stuff going
There's
on here.
some crazy
I know.
shit,
I
man.
know. Oh my gosh. So starting, let's see, Sunday. So starting this Tuesday, we'll be going
What's Tuesday?
this coming Tuesday. You know, we'll just be straight ahead railroading with the vlogs every day. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
I better get
vlog,
busy.
vlog, 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 vlog.
I better get busy.
You better, because they will be expecting it.
So
yeah.
I only have 2 more edited
Oh.
and ready to go.
What?
I have Tuesdays and I have Thursdays. So I guess I better get Saturdays.
You better
done,
get. And I'm going to start going through all my 8 pages, and I will be plotting out the storylines for Tales from the High Seas. Now, you all know that when I start up Tales from the High Seas, I suspend Frank Pushes Back. So Frank Pushes Back will be suspended, and the Frank's Cooking Corner will be probably once a month, but we go primarily with Tales from the High Seas because it reflects the last cruise we came off of, is the NCL Escape. So I'll be focusing on that as I'm putting together all those stories, and then I'll be filming those. So as we wind down on the vlogs, Kevin will start to insert the Tales from the High Seas stories. Hi, Delilah.
She's getting antsy.
Yeah. Give me kisses. Kisses, kisses. Oh, Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you.
Except when you dig in the yard.
Oh, Lord.
So everybody gets to say hi to Delilah. Cece's asleep in the bed, so
she's
there's
very
gonna be
satisfied and comfortable in her bed.
There's a reason why that the expression is "let sleeping dogs
Yes,
lie."
let them. So, anyways, but Delilah always wants to be up here and part of the show. Don't you want to be part of the show, honey? Yes.
I hate being licked.
You let her lick you. Suck it up. Okay.
Oh, she's doing what she does to you. She finds a spot on your arm
Yes.
and she just licks.
I just let her lick. Just lick. Just go ahead. At least it's not my face.
I'm a germaphobe. It freaks me out.
Daddy loves you. Yes. Lick me. Okay. Got my glasses. No, I can't.
I know, that's what she did to me. That's why I don't like to be
Oh,
licked.
God.
She has saying hi to Delilah.
She has to verify that we are who we claim to be. And she can only do that by going, licky, licky, licky. Oh, yeah, you're Daddy 1 and Daddy 2. Yep, there's Daddy 2.
Oh, I hate when she licks me in the lips. Oh, yuck.
No, you're going to give her a complex.
But she licks her butt.
Wow.
She licks my lips. It's
Wow.
gross.
Okay. Alrighty. Yes, Delilah is adorable. You're adorbs. Yes, you're adorbs.
Bite him.
No, she would never bite me.
She's actually standing on my...
Yes. Delilah, do you and Cece want your own YouTube channel? The Cece and Delilah Show? And you want to be internet famous? Or you just want to lick Daddy? Oh, you just want to lick Daddy. Okay.
Oh, right. Delilah. She's got that thing on her face again, and it drives me crazy.
I know. We have to cut that off. Yeah, cut it off. I don't know how they groom her when her hair gets long. She's so, active and
I got it.
agitated.
I got it off. I pulled it off.
I give them props on handling her.
All right, Delilah. Go.
Say goodbye to everyone.
Bye, bye, everyone. Down there.
Go visit with your sister.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. Go sniff each other or something. So.
Okay, it's almost 5:15. We've been on for 2 hours and almost 15 minutes.
And we want to let everybody know that, like always, if you have a question for one of our Q&As, or you just want to drop us a line, you can email us at cruisingwithwheels@rochester.rr.com. We love to hear from you. We love your ideas that you give us for videos. Sorry, I got distracted. Squirrel! And so
Crazy.
all you have to do is email us and we will take them into consideration, and you might be featured on our Q&As. Also, if you want to be featured as a super cruiser, what do they have to do, Frank?
Well, Super Cruiser, just send your picture with your first name and the first names of anybody who's in the picture with you and the name of the ship. And you can email that picture to cruisingwithwheels@rochester.rr.com.
I think that you're so cute when you do that, and I wish that the guys could see, that everybody watching could see you, because okay, so
I'm a professional announcer.
So he's doing like this whole thing as if you're watching, but I have like
my
the
microphone.
thing up. I have the the what is
You
it
please
called? The pickup. So do your thing. Do it again.
You can email your pictures at cruisingwithwheels@rochester.rr.com.
It's so funny to watch. But we want to thank everybody for joining us today.
We hope that we got everyone's questions and comments and whatever. If you just joined us, we've been on for over 2 hours, and we're going to have to say goodbye because it's time for the puppies to go potty. It's time for us to go potty, and it is dinner time. So, Delilah is already at the top of the stairs.
You said the word.
I know, the bad word.
So, how do we close it out every time, right? We want to tell everybody to always
travel safe
and cruise often.
Bye.